comparing data displayed in box plots, the lower quartile is here. This is the median of the lower set of the data. Okay, the upper quartile is the median of the upper set of the data. The upper quartile, or the interquartile range, is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. Extreme could be any outlier. Spread is the range. It is the greatest value minus the least value. Okay, the minimum is also known as the least value. The maximum is also known as the greatest value. And the median is in the middle. Okay, let's take a look at example 1. Step 1, order the data from least to greatest. Okay, so we got 20, 24, 25, 27, 31, 35, and lastly 38. Okay, we want to find the least value. The least value is the minimum, which is 20. The greatest value is 38. And we need to find the median. The median is the one in the middle, so cross off till we get to the middle. And we're left with 27. Okay, so then we have to find the lower quartile. The lower quartile is the median of the lower half of the data. So the lower half of the data is 20, 24, and 25. The one in the middle is 24. The upper quartile is the median of the upper data. The upper data is 31, 35, and 38. The one in the middle is 35. Okay, now we're going to draw all 5 dots. The lower dot is 20. The upper dot is 38. The median is 27. The lower quartile is 24. The upper quartile is 35. Okay, we put a box around the lower and upper quartiles. We draw a line for the median and we extend to the greatest value and the least value. And that is our box plot. Okay, let's try the next one. Step 1, arrange from least to greatest. So we're going to start with 61, 63, 65, 68, 69, 70, 72, 74, and lastly 78. Okay, so we want to find the least values, the median, the lower and upper quartile. Okay, the least value is 61. The greatest value is 78. Okay, now we're going to cross off till we get to the middle. 2, 3, 4. The median is 69. Okay, looking at the lower data, we have 61 and 68. Okay, we have in the middle is 63 and 65. The number that falls between 63 and 65 is 64. The lower quartile is 64. Okay, in the upper quartile, we have 70, 78. The two in the middle are 72 and 74. The number that falls between 72 and 74 is 73. Okay, we're going to make a dot for 61, make a dot for 78, a dot for 69, a dot for 64, a dot for 73. Make a box around the lower and upper quartile. Draw a line for the median. Extend to the greatest value and extend to the least value. Okay, flip it over to the back side. A craft store offers 2 different knitting classes. The attendance for each class for 12 sessions is shown. So, which class has a greater median attendance? How much greater is it? The median for Class A is 6. The median for Class B is 14. Well, Class B has the greater median. How much greater? Well, that's going to be 14 minus 6, which is going to be 8. Question number 2. Which class appears to be more consistent in attendance? Okay, we're looking at Class B. The reason why it is more consistent, its graph is closer together. It has a smaller range and a smaller interquartile range. That means it's more predictable. The data is all very close together if it has a small range and a smaller interquartile range. Which class has an attendance of less than 14 people 75% of the time? Here's 14. This is 25, and this is 25. That's 50% of the time, so it's not B. This is 25, 25, and 25. That's 75% of the time, so that's Class A. Okay, which percent of the time does Class B have an attendance greater than 16? This is 25, so 25% of the time.